Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, we are group 12 consisting of Dila Mutia Sukma and I am Muhammad Farhan Murdinsha and Naila Fatia Zalfi. Today, we will present our analysis of qualitative research techniques. Let's get started. Number 1, data collection technique. These are techniques or methods that research can use to collect data. These techniques are very important because they determine the quality and accuracy of the data obtained in a study. If the method is appropriate, the results will be more reliable and valid. And data collection can also be defined as the research activities in gathering the necessary field data to answer research question for qualitative research or test hypothesis for quantitative research. This means the process must be carefully planned and aligned with the research objective so that the data collected can properly support the study. And qualitative data collection techniques. Data collection techniques can be carried out through number 1, interview which involve direct interaction with informants to explore their opinions, experience, and perspective in depth. This method helps research gain detailed insight. Number 2, observation, which involve directly observing situation or phenomena in the field to understand real conditions. Number 3, document, which include collecting data from written records, archive, photo, or other relevant materials as supporting evidence. And last, number 4, focus group discussion, which are the group discussion used to gather different viewpoints from several participants at once, making the data more diverse. These techniques are often combined to ensure the data is more comprehensive and strengthens the research findings. And next slide, interview. Things a researcher needs to pay attention to when interviewing include number 1, voice intonation, so that it sounds clear and not too harsh or too soft, making the informant feel comfortable. Number 2, speed. Speed should be adjusted so the informant can easily understand the questions. Number 3, question sensitivity to avoid asking questions that might offend or make the informant uncomfortable. And number 4, eye contact to show respect, attention, and build trust with the informant. The next, non-verbal sensitivity, which is the ability to understand body language and facial expression to capture deeper meaning. All these aspects are important because a successful interview depends not only on the questions, but also on how the research communities and communicates. Next, types of interview. Number 1, structure interview. The research creates a list of questions, and the interview is conducted solely based on the list of questions. This type is useful when the research needs consistent and comparable answers from different informants. Number 2, unstructured interview. The researcher uses a list of keywords or issues. The informant is encouraged to answer freely, and the researcher responds with follow-up questions and resemble a conversation. This type allows more flexibility and helps in exploring deeper and broader information. And number 3, semi-structured interview. A list of questions is created and serves as an interview guide. Questions they develop might extend beyond the planned list as long as they do not differ significantly. This type is the most commonly used because it balance structure and flexibility during the interview process. And next, interview tips. Number 1, make a list of key questions or issues so the interview stays focused and organized. And next, determine the order of priority of questions to manage time effectively and ensure important questions are asked first. And introduce yourself, the purpose of the interview, and the points to be discussed to build trust. They make the informant feel more comfortable. At all times, focus on the research question so that the collected data remains relevant to the study. Pay attention to the interview timing and body language regarding boredom for language period lying, so the researcher can adjust the interview approach accordingly. Applying these tips will make the interview process more effective and improve the quality of the data collected. Next slide, interview tips. Number 1, use language the informant can understand to avoid misunderstandings and ensure clear communication. Always remember to take notes and on the informant important details as supporting data for their research. It's best to use a recorder to capture all information accurately without missing any details. Write down the interview immediately after the interview, including the main points of the conversation, the atmosphere, the informant's condition, and so the information remains fresh and complete. And last, evaluate all research if anything is lacking. Repeat the interview to ensure the data collected is sufficient and reliable. These steps are essential to ensure that the interview results can be used as valid and trustworthy research data. That's all the material explanation for me. That's all and thank you.
Nah, selanjutnya kita akan membahas information and observation objective. Observation is a method to collect data by directly examining real-life situation and helping research understand what happened in the field. Observational information include place, actor, activist, objective, event time, and feeling in a situation. The purpose of observation is to describe actual conditional answer result question, understand human behavior, and evaluate situation. There are types of observation: participant observation, where result is involved in daily life; unstructured observation without guide, and group observation by several people. In observation research, observe behavior, listening to conversation, interview information, collect document, understand culture, and write research clearly. Observation from participant observation is a data collection method used to gather research data through observation and sensing, where the observer or researcher is fully involved in the daily life of the respondent. Unstructured observation is observation conducted without the use of an observation guide. In this type of observation, the researcher or observation must be able to develop their power of observation when observing an object. Group observation is observation conducted by a group of one or several objects simultaneously. Yang terakhir itu ada step in observation. Research conduct observation by observing the behavior of individuals in the community, listening to and engaging in conversation, and interviewing information related to the issue being studied. They also collect relevant documents, develop an understanding of the community's culture, and write up the result of their observation in concise and clear descriptive form. Lalu ada dokumen. Documentation is a sort of data that contain various facts and information stored in the form of archives or written record. This document can be in physical or digital form and are used to support research finding. Through documentation, research can access information that has already been recorded in the past. This makes it easier to understand even situation or development without always collecting data directly from the field. Documentation may include official record, report, or any written material related to the research topic. Because these are well documentation, they are often condition, reliable, and valuable. Lalu kita akan membahas type of data in documentation. Data in documentation method come in many forms. These include letter and diaries, report, present, structured, and formal information about specific activities or event. Souvenirs and artifacts give historical or culture insights. Photographer capture real situation and event. There are many other relevant documents used in research. All of these help research collect complete information. Nah, kita akan membahas type of documentation. There are many types of documentation used in research. Autobiographies provide personal life stories. Personal letters show communication between individual. Book or diaries record events and ideas over time. Memories present important historical moment. Clipping like newspapers or magazine are useful stories. Official document from government or private institution are reliable. Research can also use detailed data stored on server or flash disk. Data from website is well used because it is easy to access.
Focus group discussion. Focus group discussion is a data collection technique that is generally carried out in quality type research with the aim of finding the meaning of a term according to the understanding of a group. The purpose of focus group discussion, FGD. Focus group discussion, FGD, aim to uncover the meaning of a group based on the result of discussion focused on specific problem. Furthermore, FGD are conducted to prevent result from misinterpreting the focus of the problem being studied, to explore participants' opinion, perspective, and experience in depth, to identify various perspectives within a group, to obtain richer data through interaction and group discussion dynamics, to help researchers understand the social context of an issue, to serve as a basis for decision making or policy formulation. Main topic: a clear and specific focus to keep the discussion on track. Moderator guides the discussion, maintains a conducive atmosphere, and ensures equal participation. Participants, selected individuals who share opinions, experience, and perception relevant to the topic. Discussion objective: goal to be exhibited as a basis for exploring relevant information. Time: applying duration to ensure the discussion run effectively and efficiently. Result and conclusion: a summary of participant view as the main output of the discussion. Difference between focus group discussion, FGD, and group interview. Focus group discussion, FGD, focus on specific topic and are discussed in depth, while group interview tend to cover broader topic. Furthermore, group interview are often conducted to save time and money by interviewing several people simultaneously in a single session. Other difference lie in the interaction dynamics, where FGD emphasizes active discussion among participants, allowing the exchange of ideas and perspectives, while group interview tend to be more structured, a question and answer session between the interviewer and respondents.